Hello, hi, how are you? I'm just going to introduce a new topic, which is actually going to be talking a little more about the date series in Qlik sense. Well, so here we actually, as we have talked about in the previous video, we have got the month to date, which entails the data between the day the month started up to the current or the maximum date of the month, which is the month to date. And the previous month to date is actually the data from which the previous month started to the date which is corresponding to the current date of the previous month. And the previous year month to date, so I've actually implemented that for the months. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the same for the year, but then you will note that the formulas are actually not the same. So I'll come here and pick a KPI. I'm just going to do one thing for this. So I'm going to do a measure. Since we are working with the users, we have to sum all the users starting from the current year. Starting from 1 January 2021 up to the current date, which is the maximum date. And as of our data, the maximum date is from the 18th of May. So I'm just going to go ahead and manipulate our formula to fit the certain data range or date range which we want. So we're just going to do this, and we're going to say that is equals to, and we are going to do this because we want to use the range. We are not just going to start by defining our formula right away, but then we are just going to start by doing this, and we want the variable or the date since the date year started. So we're just going to say year start of our date, the current date, which is, and sorry about that. Okay, then from there it's actually supposed to be year start of the maximum date. Yes, so here it's supposed to be year start maximum date. Okay, so I'm still trying to figure out why it's not yet showing me anything. Okay, I think here I've actually left it an equal sign. Okay, so actually as we've entered this, you can actually notice that here already we have the date which the year started, which is 1 January 2021. We now want to put the range, to range up until the current date, which is today's date, which is 18 May 2021. And to actually go on to say and this. So here we'll come and say we want the maximum date, which is the date of today. We're going to say that, and we're going to say today's date is what? Okay, so which is the maximum that. Okay, let me try and figure out why we are having a problem here. Sure, it's about the equal sign. Okay, so you see now we have the date range from 1 January 2021 up until 18 May 2021. This formula actually defines the year to date range, you see. So it will continuously update the values depending on the new date, the maximum date. Okay, so I'm just going to apply and see if we have anything. We don't have anything yet. Let me see why. Okay, I'm just going to try and manipulate this data a bit. Let's see if we can. Okay, I think there's some way we made an error. Okay, I see. It's supposed to be like this, and it's supposed to be like this. Yes, that's it. So let's see. Oh, you see now we've got 648 is the number of users which you have just enrolled from this year started, from the date which this year started up until today. So we now want to put the year here as a label. So what we're just going to do is we're going to come here and take this formula ranging from here probably up to here. That's all we want. We are not going to define the label as anything more complicated than this. So let's see if it works. Not yet. I think we are supposed to be removing that equal sign. Not yet. Okay, we might just want to say yes, that not here as such. Okay, let's see how we can get this to work. Yes, it actually worked. You know, sometimes you have to manipulate the formula up until it works, because it's not a game of guessing. It's not a game of cramming this. You actually have to configure the thing up until it works. So that's basically it. I've created this KPI and it actually ranges from the date the whole thing was actually created. I mean, KPI for the year to date. Let's see if we try to go to 2020. Now this KPI actually changes for 2020. So it's now the date from 1 January 2020 up until 31 July 2021. This is now the maximum date which I've just selected. So that's it. Thank you for watching.